Willkommen everyone, I'm Ray, and I did a little oopsie. I accidentally looked at a few stigmata and I didn't realize I wasn't even recording. That's on me, and I'm sorry. It wasn't too many though, it's just a little sad because that's not a first reaction now. I still want to say what I think of those, and yeah, I mean, you've seen there's a little one also wanting to take a look right now. I think she just felt that I was very, very disappointed with myself that I did not press record. I just sometimes I don't know where my brain is, you know. Do you want to say anything? You're a little far down. Maybe I should. So now you can see her a little at least, even though she's turning her head against it. Anyway, guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful day and a wonderful week and not that many oopsies. It's enough when I do the oopsies for us all, okay? I will take the oopsies for today, so I hope everyone will have a more wonderful day. And what are you doing? Oh my god. Can you decide how you want to? No? Okay. She's always laying the weirdest ways, not trying to get comfortable at all. Do you got it now? Yeah? Okay, so shall we get into it now for real? Yeah? Should we? First up, we have Edwin Hubble. Hubble? I don't know. Anyway, this looks adorable. And I said it, and I will not act like I have not seen them yet, because I did see them. And I think it's awesome that there is the space motif, because I mean, I don't know specifics about characters or real life people. I said that in the last time. But I mean, I obviously can see that this person has something to do with space. And this is awesome because I said it, she is so small and cute, and this suit that she's wearing is just so big. Let's look at the middle one, shall we? Yeah, this is because she is such a cute and adorable character, right? It's just awesome. And here I said it before when I was not recording. I said that it's so cool that they blend in the background and the stigmata background, because yeah, she has her background, she has the space where she's sitting, and the space and the window behind her, right? She has all of that, but there's still the background of the stigmata, like this world thingy. World, I just remembered. It happened the first time as well. I said world and immediately my thoughts went to Welt, and I'm just like, Welt. Anyway, let's look at the bottom one, right? Here she's just having a nice break, or she's tired after working so hard, which is understandable. But yeah, I don't know enough to say more about this character or stigma or what it's portraying, because I really don't know any specifics for anyone. I may not be the smartest person, and that's totally fine, honestly. And I don't remember if I said it last time, but if you know a lot or more about those characters, let me know. I'm always eager to learn, and I'm curious to see what is the connection here, so let me know. Right, next up we have Einstein. Our dear, lovely Einstein. I love her so much. As a character, as a person. Do you want to go? Can you at least let me talk? Anyway. I love her as a character, as a person, and just her color scheme is also very good. I said last time that I don't really like too blue characters, you know, and she is very blue, but she doesn't seem that way, because I mean, she's wearing this dark, light gray, dark blue-ish color, and her hair is just so bright that it's just a nice contrast. And I love her robots. I think we'll see it more in the middle one. Yeah, I love the robots so much. It's so adorable and I like it. It's just cute, and it has the best dialogue in the manga. I'm sorry, I just love the dialogue that those robots already always have in Anti-Entropy. And I think she designed those robots and it's just so cool. And yeah, this is the picture that exists in real life with Einstein, obviously. I know about that one. I just didn't pick up on it in the A visual novel. But yeah, the robots are cute, she's cute, but I said it. The backgrounds of these two stigmatas that we have already seen, like not this set, but those two people, the backgrounds are more intricate, is what I feel. It's way more suited to the person it's based off itself, which is really, really cool. But I just don't personally like this stigmata set, like Einstein stigmata set, too much. She's cute, she's awesome, I love her. But like just from the stigmata sets that we've already seen, I don't personally think this is so awesome. But now, let us go to something I really like and I really enjoy, and that is Einstein Band. It's awesome. I just really love it. I love the color scheme. I love the white, the purple, and the gold. Especially the gold, because I love silver or gold accents. Like, it's if some character like wears something, I don't know, like we see here, white and purple, right? And the gold is just for an accent, for an eye catcher, right? And that's awesome, and I love it. And the robot is just like, yeah, we are going on stage now, let's go. Right. Oh, I remember. I said that this reminds me of a J-Idol group, concert, whatever. I will blend two pictures in. I think it's from AKB 0048 or AKB 48. I don't remember exactly because that is a little confusing for me. But the anime and the real life concert or stage they have, it just reminds me of that. She seems like the main character having finally got her solo or the highlight of a song and is stepping forward to finally do what she is always trained to be and trained to do. That's what I feel about this stigma, and I love this outfit so much. This one I also very, very much love because that is our Einstein rock queen. She will rock you. And this outfit, and the outfit before, and the outfit before that. I love the whole outfits of the band set. Completely. This is completely my style, even though they are different. Like, for example, the middle one was more, I don't want to say classy, but it was more, I mean, obviously it was a dress and beautiful, and this one is a little bit more rocky and edgy, I feel, and I love just both of them. Those are totally my style, and I love the dynamic, like that she can switch just between them or something like that. That would be awesome, would be very cool, and she just looks like she's in the zone. She is so cool, and I cannot get over how amazing Einstein in Honkai is. Really, I can't. Next up we have Ekaterina, and yeah, she also reminded me of something, and that is actually a gym leader in Pokemon. I think it's Pokemon Black, or Pokemon Black and White, but I don't remember. Wait, Pokemon Black or White 2, right? I don't remember the details. I just think she reminds me of a gym leader there, and I mean the name. Her look not. Her look is just very awesome. The pose, I love. And honestly, those kind of characters that are related to ice or live in cold regions or something like that always have fur. And, you know, obviously, you just need a little bit of fur if you're in a cold region, because then you can wear short dresses and everything else, right? Right? Right, the middle one. The middle one has two very, very clear points, right? I mean the eyes, guys. Her golden eyes are so beautiful accents. Like the sword and her accessories and her eyes are gold and nothing else, and that is just so good. I love this so much. Her posing is just cool. I love her design and I love the dress she's wearing, honestly. And of course, the hair. They really love these washed out colors. And I'm here for it. I'm totally here for it. Oh, yeah. The thing is, even though I looked at it already, I forget about things very quickly. And I just want to say, mommy, sorry. No, I love the way she looks at us from above. I love how she looks down on us. Because her posing and everything, she seems like a queen to me. Like she's sitting on her throne, ready to, I don't know, give orders to her subordinates. But she's just drinking her wine. She's just casually drinking her wine while maybe people speak of terrible things that happens. And she's just like, oh, really? That's terrible. Anyway. I don't know, she just seems like that type. Maybe a little bit more playful, I don't know. I like her. I like her a lot. Right. Good news is I've only seen the top one for this one because that is where it stopped. I love this one for many reasons. First of all, the thing that I really want to highlight, this character's color scheme seems to be purple and pink, right? But the cool thing is, she's not wearing any pink. She just has pink hair and wears a little bit of purple. It's not even that much purple. We will see that in the other one more, I think. But it's just so awesome how they incorporate the background and the smoke and the glass into it in a way that it makes her colors seem to be pink and purple. I mean, even the glass where she's reflected from, this one shard, it's all purple because of the smoke behind her and because the glass is probably pink, I'm sorry, I mean pink. Awesome how they incorporate that into her stigma set, because if we would just see the character, I mean, we would probably, the pink and purple would stick out definitely, but we would not say, okay, this character is pink and purple. But here it feels like it, and I love it, and I love the crystal at the front with those flowers. It's just very beautiful. Let's look at the middle one though, because here it is so clear that her design, her outfit is mostly black and white. And I think that's awesome because the stigma and her colors are still pink and purple, and they just use her shots or her shooting to make it even more pink and of course a little bit more purple with the things that are flying around. I mean, I think she's just demonstrating what she can do because she is a character in the game. I know that much, but I don't know anything about her. I think I've fought with her one time or something like that. I don't know anything more. And this is just so pretty. And I just really like that they are playing with the colors so well. Because, yeah, it's mostly black and white, her outfit. Just her hair is... I just love that. I'm sorry. Let's look at the bottom one. Oh! Just gonna say, starting from this one, I haven't seen the other stigma. So, this is the best. I love this stigma from those three the most, definitely. Because the pink and the green are such nice contrast. I just really like that. It's not a bright green or anything. It's just a toned down green, more relaxed. And the white cat and the white dove work so perfectly with her outfit. Because the way she sits, we don't see much of the white. So it might be a little too pink and green if there were no cat and dove and those flowers, because we can't see much white, but we see the most of what we see of her is black. So I think that's really, really awesome and really cool, and I just love the crystals. They just work so well with her outfit, like visual wise. It just looks so good. I enjoy this, and she seems like a... Oh wait, there's this girl. Oh, that I didn't even notice it. This is very cute. I mean, I think this squirrel is a little, I mean, we don't even notice it. I mean, I didn't notice it. Maybe you guys saw it first glance. But yeah, I think I just really like these. And yeah, let's move on, right? Let's move to Hua Margrave. Oh my god. Okay, this is next level. This feels next level. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's start at the background and work our way to the front. Then we have this soft, almost drawn background of the tree and the wind flowing and the leaves falling. And the leaves are even falling in the background, so the background and her are just one, which I love. And this would be a character that is too blue, but because of the orange and the background of the tree and this very drawn, like painting-like background, it's not too much. It looks perfect, and I really like this. And I mean, Hua just looks awesome. Like, I love Hua with the long hair definitely the most, and she has one wing. They really don't like wings at the back, right? They have wings rather at the neck and at the hip than somewhere else. But I love this. I really like this, and it's really cool because her character is moving to the left and the wings and everything flowing is going to the right, which is just so pretty to look at. And it's just one perfect flow. Her pose is just awesome. I love her. Wow. Wow. This has got to be a newer one, right? I mean, there were some that didn't seem that new, and I think this one definitely has to be newer, right? This looks awesome. Honestly, I don't know if that is on purpose. She kind of, and I'm just saying kind of, looks like a nine-tailed fox here because of the way she is posing there, and all of the flowy things going from her back and at the top. It just looks a little bit like tails, and maybe that's just me, I don't know. The background and her completely as one, having her in this scenery that is just so incredibly drawn. I really love this a lot, and I'm just staring at the bottom where the water and the, I don't know if it's supposed to be waves or more like wind, drawn wind that is there, but meeting where the water, wind and sword is, and then going to the background having this nice sun. It's just so incredibly beautiful, and I love the way she is posed there, and I love the color scheme because this is very nice to look at. I would totally hang into my room at any time. I would even let that be painted on my wall because that is so incredibly to look at, and that's awesome. Wow. Okay, no, but this has to be a newer Stigma, right? It really looks modern, like the way it is drawn, and it looks so intricate. Again, we have water surface at the bottom, and I love this so much. This water surface. I'm sorry, I'm just always trying to look at if I'm recording because I'm a little paranoid now. I think you can get that. This is just so incredibly pretty. And does she have a bow in her hand? Can Fuwa use a bow? I mean, what can't Fuwa do, honestly? With the horse, honestly, the horse and the background of the water, I mean, the back part of the water, feel like they are very one part, while the bottom of the water, like our bottom, the bottom of the picture, I should say, is more like the first picture with the orange, and that fits way more to her style. I think it's very awesome that they did this only at the bottom part of the picture, like only where she is, or like at the contrast to where she is, because she is more the red orange, her design, outfit and character, but the lighting and where she is more bluish. So even the blue is reflected from her clothes, and oh my god. I'm going to say that this Hua, especially the middle one and the bottom one, they are my favorite stigmata I think I've seen so far, like if I just have to look at them as pictures. Because that is awesome. Whoever thought about that was really smart. Next up we have Hua Musician. And I've seen these already in-game because, I mean, I looked at them in-game, so these are nothing new to me, but I really like them. They... okay, I'm pretty sure of that now. The other one was definitely newer and this one is definitely older. Just, I think, from the way it is drawn, it looks still very, very pretty. Long hair, beautiful. Her dress, beautiful. Me bumping into the mic, not so beautiful. No, I love the way that her instrument is the brown tone that is calming the picture a little bit, because the rest is blue and a little accents of red, which are beautiful, and she is beautiful. But let's look at the next one. Let's look at the middle one. Yeah, this is awesome. I really like this one. I think she is wearing the dress that she was wearing in Moon Shadows, right? I think so. I think I'm not mistaken actually. But obviously she's wearing it a little bit different and with a little bit more accessories, and her hair is long in this one, and the instrument, and it just fits her so well. It just looks like it has to look exactly like this. That's basically it. Yeah, she's just a beauty. Okay, the bottom one also very, very beautiful, but very red. I feel like if that would have been a newer stigma, they would have incorporated the blue from the middle one somewhere in the background. Not in her design, obviously, because that's her bell suit, but like in the background, like that they would have maybe made the feathers, maybe not even the feathers blue, but maybe like blue wind strings or something. I don't know. Maybe not, okay? It's just what I'm thinking, and I think I kind of would have preferred this. Let's look at Fuxi next, and I love her already. I love her. I've seen her. I don't know if I've seen her stigmata though, so let's look at the top one first, and the color scheme. First things first, the color scheme. Brown and white, and a little lighter brown, and just accent blue and gold. I love this. Very, very much. The white and the brown work so well together, I think. Because white and black is very strong, but white and brown is a little softer, and I think that fits her character very well, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'm bad at remembering things, you know that. Let's take a look at the middle one. I think I've seen this one before. I don't quite know, but I like this very, very much. It's just very pretty. And even though I have no idea what this white-brown thingy in the background is that is flying above her hand, but it is very, very, very pretty. And of course, I have noticed the snake in the first picture, and here again the snake. See, I wonder what the snake motif is all about, honestly, because I think, depending on from what mythology you're going for, I think snakes mean either good or bad things, so that's completely dependent. So I'm really curious to see what her character might even be more like, because I mean, I've seen her only in Fuhua's Chronicle. In Fuhua's Chronicle. So I'm curious to see what else she will be or do. Ooh, she's standing up. And I love her sleeves. I love them. Wait, those are not even... Okay, that's a little confusing. Because if you look at the arm where you can see where the sleeve starts, it looks like snake skin, right? But you can also see her underneath the sleeve having hands. So the sleeve is part of her, but she has also normal arms? maybe that is just confusing for me and there's a completely other logical reason for this. I just don't know about it now. I really love the design of this character. I love her hair design so much. It's just so incredibly pretty. And I love that they did make her hair brown, not washed out, but having her at the bottom and to the ground, like it's washed out, and it even gets a little purple blue-ish, which fits very well with just her blue one part, you know. She's just overall very, very pretty. I love her. Gustav Klimt. I've never heard that name. My apologies if I don't know something about them. But this Stigmata is very pretty. I'm just so amazed at what they are thinking about for the background. Because of course, just putting a character there is awesome, right? But having them have an awesome background is even better. I'm always struggling to create a background for any drawing, so this is just very, very, very pretty. I feel like her dress should tell me what kind of character she is or what person she was or she was based off, but I don't really know. The one thing I would think is, okay, no, she has colors, so she's probably a painter. And this just looks very, very pretty. There's also a doll sitting on something beneath her. She's just pretty, but she looks like she's in a hurry. Like, her character design is so pretty. I love the way that there are flowers in her hair and that she has these little... I don't know what they're called. At least she has those curls at the side of her face, and that's just so pretty. And the dress is incredibly pretty, but I want to see her from other angles, so let's go to the middle one. Yeah, okay, no, she's definitely an artist. I mean, I think with that I'm not far off, but that's so interesting. Okay, I'm guessing that this doll person that is in both Stigmatas now definitely plays a significant role. And she has a crown and gold. Oh my god. I love the background. It looks like artwork. It just looks like artwork, and at the same time, like, I mean, obviously in this case money, but also, I don't know, is it a cushion behind her? Is she drawing for money? Is she not interested in money? I have no idea, but I love the color scheme again. I just feel like brown is really the perfect color to calm the picture down in a way, or like make it all blend together very well. I don't know, maybe that's I just thought that. Let's look at the bottom one. Oh, here we have a little bit more blue in it. Now she's definitely wearing, it's the same upper part of the dress, but just the lower part has changed. And there are crosses on it, so did they have something to do with the church? Maybe. Honestly, I'm really guessing. But again, we have this puppet there. I'm just thinking it's a puppet. It could be a person and made puppet-like for this series. But again, the background is such an artwork. It's so beautiful. Well, everyone. Another day and more stigma, right? At least I'm recording this time. I'm triple checking now. We are now at Hanabi Fireworks. Oh. Oh. Okay, this is adorable. Was it also for an event? Or was it... No, it has to be for an event. Probably. It's adorable. Bronio is so cute. And I love the outfit. I love those shoes. Do you guys see those shoes? I very much like them. And of course, Homu. And Homu and Homu. Traumatized still. Let's look at the middle one. Oh, Kiana is so cute. Why is she so adorable? And aw, she has koi fish all around her. Oh wait, those are not koi fish. Those are goldfish, right? No, wait. I don't know, fish. This looks very, very pretty. And isn't this game where you try to catch as many fish as you can? I don't really know, but and of course she looks so beautiful in this blue with the red. No, really. They and their color schemes. Again, every time I think I think I'm just forgetting all the time how good it looks because I'm just like, okay, I haven't seen Stigma for a few days now, and now I'm seeing them again and I'm just like, oh yeah, right, that's why they are so pretty. That's the reason why. With the blue and the red, it's just pretty. Okay, let's look at the bottom one. Favorite. This is my favorite. You cannot blame me. This is my favorite. Wow. And okay, it's not just because it's Himiko, okay? Yes, that it is Himiko plays a big part in it, but I just like her color scheme the best. Because we have a lot of brown and like we knew, I like that very much. And we have this red accent fitting for her hair and the black and white, and I just love it. I just love it very much. And also her scenery is the best, I think, for me personally, because she's sitting there and has just relaxed and her feet in the water. I mean, that would be a perfect night out or a night to drink, but she doesn't look very happy. Is there a story to those? Did she, I don't know, was she reminiscent of something, or was she just dwelling in her feelings? I don't know, but it looks extremely pretty in her hair. And I mean her styling. I love her red hair, but I mean the styling, and she wears a choker. Ma'am. Stop it, ma'am, because you are too much. And I love her so much. I can't not love her. She is so pretty and beautiful, and do I want to be with her or be her? I don't know. Let's move on. We are at Heartfelt Memories now. Ooh. Okay, this is very, very pretty. I have no idea for when those stigma could have been around. Like maybe another event or something like that. But it's very pretty. That is Kiana, right? I'm not I'm not tripping. I don't think I've seen her with her hair completely up. That's why I was kind of confused, I guess. But it's very cute. And it's a completely different color combination for Kiana. I don't think I have seen her in orange and yellow and green yet. Especially green. I don't think I've seen Kiana in green ever. I could be totally wrong and I just forgot something major, but I don't think I've seen her in these colors. It's very cute. And in her hair. So adorable. That's just very, very sweet. And I love this dress. This is more like modern styled meets nature-ish. It's very sweet. I love it. Of course. She's always also very beautiful. And blue just fits very well. I don't know why, but her dress looks very, very comfortable. But maybe that's just because recently I discovered I really like long dresses that are just very comfortable. So hers just looks very comfortable. I don't know why. It's very sweet. I like it, but I don't like this that much. Her side piece, like this flower thing at her hip, it kind of looks like a cushion. I don't know. That's a bit weird, but other than that, I mean, there's this saying, right? I have no idea how to say it in English, honestly. It's basically around the lines that when you're beautiful or feeling beautiful, nothing can take that away from you, you know? And she just looks comfortable. She just looks confident, and I think it's very cool how they can make us feel exactly what those characters feel at the moment, you know? She looks very confident and just like she feels good in her skin right now, you know? And I think that's awesome that we can see it. Ooh, that's a different look for Bronya. That's very, very cool, actually. I love seeing those characters in different ways, in different outfits, and that's just very cool. And her dress. I love dresses that are short in the front and long in the back. They probably have a name, but I don't remember the name. I just very, very much like it. And even more her dress, because it has this slit in the front where it's just the white one underneath. I like that very, very much, and it fits her very well. I don't know why, but she looks even more adorable here than she looks usually. And she looks always adorable, okay? But I'm just saying, I think she looks even more adorable here. Like, maybe more in a pure and innocent way, and usually not too much, but that's probably because of her outfit. I mean, did you guys see her suit? Higokumaru. Oh, that's this character. Okay. I only know that this is based on the fox, or it is the fox. I don't know why it is human suddenly, but she looks awesome. I mean, I love nine-tailed fox characters, like Ari, or that's basically all I can think of right now, but but anyway, I just very, very much like them because they just look awesome. They mostly have a fun personality. I mean, at least they look like it. They very much look like they are trouble, but in the good way. You know what I mean? And her posing and just, she seems very active and joyful, and I just love the design so much, and I don't think I can add anything to the design because, I mean, verbal. I don't think I know what else to say except that I really love these types of design. I mean, what I mean is probably I like those traditional designs, or like the inspired by traditional designs very, very much. Ooh, she's a bit more graceful in this one. Oh, I very, very much like it. This is so... I don't know what, but this character is cute and seems like dangerous trouble at the same time, but maybe that's just because I have the fox in my mind, like as a fox, not as a human. So yeah, but in this one she looks a little bit more tame, but not really tame, more like a little bit more graceful in the way she's moving, and the way her arm thingies, I totally forgot what they are called. Anyway, the way that they fall and flow, it's just very, very pretty. Let's look at the bottom one. Ooh. Oh, that's a different look. We see more of the tails. More tails for us. They look so fluffy. Fluffy things. Definitely a weakness. He looks a little bit surprised. Maybe like, oh, what are you doing here? Oh, she's even... I didn't even notice it at first. But she even has a little fox mask in her hand. That's so awesome. I very, very much like it. And I mean, I've seen this design with the rope as a ribbon before with Yoimiya, for example. Does it have any significance? Because I don't know much about that, but I think it must have some significance, right? She looks awesome. I really like her, and I hope that I see her in this form in the story someday. That would be awesome. Next up, we have Holmes. Ooh, a male character for a change. Oh, I very much like that. I mean, just very classy, right? But, okay, I have a question. When do they decide they want to, I mean, gender swap, basically, the characters with whom they are referenced to or inspired by? And when do they decide to just leave them, or do they even think about it, or is it just like, I think this would look better? I mean, I'm not mad at either. I'm just saying, every male character they are designing looks amazing and awesome. So I want more of them. We have all those amazing women, right? But I mean, a little bit of balance. It's just very cool. I like this classy look a lot. And I don't know if it's just me, but I love when they just wear this vest and not the coat above it. I just love the vest and the... Okay, now I googled what I wanted to say, and I still don't know if that is right. It said suit shirt, but it's not a suit shirt. It's... Anyway, I mean the white, right? The white underneath, but like put up till here, because that is always just looking, I don't know, 20 times better with the suit. I just think it's at the same time a little bit more relaxed and confident. I think that's a big part of it. It looks just way more confident because it's just like, I don't care if it's sitting perfect or whatever. I'm just doing whatever I want. I don't know. It just feels very cool, and I love that styling. Okay, I wish a few more people would walk around like this. Would be very uncomfortable. Probably not. Anyway, let's look at the next one. Ooh. Okay. So he plays the violin like a guitar. Interesting. What are those shoes? What am I looking at? I mean, he is confident in his style, alright. That is just awesome. I love the brown and the red in the background again, with the green in the picture. It's... I don't know. I think I'm just falling for every picture and every Sigma they have because it's just pretty. It's just very, very pretty. All right. And now he feels like he is a second Welt. No, not a second. A third Welt. Or he is cosplaying as Welt Yang, you know? do you get the feeling? Is it just because I'm reading the second Eruption right now? Probably. But still, this looks awesome. Again, the styling is just perfect. And then swords. Wait, I don't know if those are swords or katana. Is it a katana? I don't think so. It looks... I'm not quite sure what it is, but it looks awesome. And it makes him even a stronger character. And they are so freaking good at making the picture not boring. Because his pose is pretty straightforward. Like, it's straight up. It's just the arm, you know? But the coat is just all of the background, and it's just more movement, you know? We know he's moving, and there is wind. And guys, the half glove that he wears. Why am I simping for Stigma character? Let's stop here. All right, next up we have Homecoming Theater. Right. Oh, wait, is that May? Wait, is it or is it not? She just looks... she looks so much like an anime... I don't want to say protagonist, because I don't think protagonist, but I think damsel in distress. The typical damsel in distress type is this picture for me. Sitting in her cage, waiting for her prince to come and save her. Nothing wrong with that, just saying it's very typical, I feel. And those roses. We have more roses. What do they want to tell us with thousands of roses? I have no idea, but it's very pretty. I still think this is supposed to be made, right? Just in a different setting or end story or whatever. I mean, maybe? And she's wearing a crown, but I'm wondering who her prince will be. Kiana? Probably. It has to be. And the dress is just... Honestly, this is, again, very, very, very beautiful. And the background being full of stars. You know already, guys. I love this, okay? I love a background full of stars and just the night sky and all of that stuff. And it fits so well with the lighter... I mean, it's definitely light. Her dress is completely light. She has dark hair, dark eyes, and then we have the background. And even the cage is more white-ish. And oh my god, I just noticed. The cage is not metal or anything, or at least it's not just metal, but it's also rose wines. I don't know if you say it like that. I'm sorry, I just... my words are all over the place today. Because it even has thorns. That's awesome. Actually, I really like that. Let's look at the middle one. Ooh, okay, Fuwa is just a battle queen, okay? This could be her normal skin, for all I would know. She looks awesome. She really looks like the one general in just like every battle needed. That is just, I don't even want to say loved by everyone, but just like respected and very much approved of, you know? Like, she has proven herself, and she has proven everyone that she is capable, and so everyone will follow her. She just looks like that type. She also has the confidence, definitely. And this outfit, short in the front, long in the back, flowy stuff, love it. Fuwa is just so pretty, and I always love when she has longer hair and we can see that more, because I think we don't... I mean, I think there's 1 or 2 battle suits where she has open long hair, which I love, but usually she doesn't, so I just love when we see her longer hair. Oh my god, is that Theresa? No, is it? I don't know. Why is there an eye symbol behind her? Is that eye? Wait, did I completely miss the eye symbol in the game, or is it just not connected to the game? Wait, are those 3 stigma from an event story? It kind of seems like it. Because she just very much looks like the emperor of some kingdom, and Fuwa being a general, and then we have the Princess May. That could very well fit. But I don't know. It is Theresa, right? It's not. Yeah, it's not Kiana. Kiana has blue eyes, but I don't think I should focus on the eyes. This is very pretty and very cool, but a little intimidating. Maybe she's even the evil emperor. I mean, she has horns, and the background is a lot of black and purple. Usually black and purple are more like either witchy, magical, or for darker characters, I feel. I think. If I'm not mistaken. And there are even butterflies in the front. That's so interesting. We have butterflies, but at the same time, this very dark background. That's so interesting. Please tell me, was that from an event or something? From an event story? And do you think it will come back? The next one is Idle Raven, and I have seen them before, but I love them very much. I think Idle Raven is very cool and completely different from her usual look. It's just very, very awesome. I love the colors used in these stigma. I mean, we have actually a lot of white and bright and light colors, but we also have this very strong pink in her shoes, like really again as an accessory. An accent color. I wanted to say accent, not accessory. Anyway, her accessories, though, are very, very accented. I really love that. Like, even the yellow and the pink is just very much the colors used here to, like, contrast the darker colors. And I love that. Her style is just something else, honestly. Ooh. She is... I'm looking respectfully, okay? This is so pretty. And I love the colors in her hair because it's just so... I don't know why it's so fitting. Not only to the concept, but I feel like also to her, or at least the character she is in those stigma. Like this very confident and maybe probably a lot sassy and... like not caring character. I don't know, she's just very cool. And I love the colors in the water. That is just so beautiful. Because in this shot, we don't have a lot of pink. But we have the water, which is pink. And I think in the clouds a little bit as well. It's just very, very pretty. So far from these from this set, this is my favorite. Let's look at the bottom one though. Maybe it'll best it. I don't know. No, I'm sticking with the middle one. But the bottom one is very, very pretty. Her outfit is just so interesting. How do they come up with those outfit ideas? I want those outfit ideas. And we have a little robot again. But it's looking different. What kind of robot is it? And she's holding her mic, okay. I mean, yeah, she's an idol, so she's probably singing. It's just so pretty. And I think one part of her outfit is even a longer skirt, dress thingy, if I'm seeing that correctly. That's awesome. I mean, I just always love if it's like half-half or like very... it's just not symmetrical at all. I love that very much. And They do it all the time here with those characters, and I love that so much. Next up we have Immortal Attire, and wow! That is my color scheme right there. She is so pretty. I love those very, very loose braids. I mean, I don't really have loose braids right now. My hair is not that long anymore. Actually, I cut it myself when I was annoyed by how long it grew. Anyway, that's not the point. This is very, very pretty. And they are so good at just making it all feel flowy and windy and like moving and just like very fun. Because the way this dress is just unfolding, I want to say, it's so pretty. And with this tree, I don't even want to say tree, it's not, it's just, it's part of a tree, I don't know. Anyway, the background with the birds and the tree and the, and of course, even the umbrella, and this is definitely, it might come surprising, but this could be definitely part of my top 5 single pictures. I don't mean sets, I mean single pictures, because just really, the color scheme and this dress, I would love to be able to wear this dress. It's just very, very pretty, and especially with the open back and the gold accessories. It has everything I like. It has the color scheme I like. It is very flowy and long. It has golden accents. Guys. And it even has her crosses. I think they are in her usual design, right? Or in some battlesuit. It's very, very pretty. I love this so much. Let's look at the middle one though. Ooh, yeah. The Immortal Attire is just very, very beautiful. These colors are not exactly my favorite, but it's still very pretty. It's just very, very pink. Should I say, is it pink? Anyway, I think it's flowing again. It's just so beautiful. It really looks like she is just hovering mid-air, like we don't even see where she's sitting on, or we can just guess maybe she's sitting on those flowers, maybe not. And the thingies flowing around her and above her, that's something I really, really, really like, because that's just something that always screams like, I don't know, goddess or immortal, like they say. I don't know why, it just screams it. Maybe because it's like defying gravity. Maybe. It's very pretty, just not my color scheme, gotta say. It's very blue. It's very, very blue, but those, okay. Again, I don't know if these are goldfish or koi. I think they are goldfish though. Those really look like goldfish now. Maybe. Anyway, the goldfish do very good at being a contrast to this blue-green. She really looks a little bit like a mermaid. It's very pretty. Mei is just a very pretty princess slash mermaid. And her dress, I wish we could see all of the Stigma outfits like separate, like just them standing or just like having them, you know, be able to spin around one time. That would be so pretty and beautiful. I would definitely look at that multiple hours. Because I feel like this outfit is so incredibly pretty because of the way, like it looks a little bit like a mermaid tail, right? And even at her arms, like the parts here look so pretty. I really think this could be an extremely pretty dress. If we would see it more, I want to see it more. That's my only complaint. Alright, next up we have Irene Adler, or Irene Adler. I don't know how to say it, but Irene, I will say for now. This is... Okay, why is her name Adler, but there are doves? Because Adler is German and means eagle. But those are doves, right? I'm curious if we will see an eagle in her stigmatas or no. I just noticed her background, and I mean the water on the ground and the stone and seeing the city in the water. Oh my god. What are they doing? Why is it so pretty? I want her background, like the water thingies and in the background, the city in the water. I want this just for my own, I don't know, characters and stuff. I love that background. That's so pretty. And it's very, very cool because we can see it is raining, right? But we still see everything so clear, and it's just, I don't know why, it's just so pretty. And yeah, those doves probably mean something to her, like, I don't know, freedom, peace, what doves mean, right? But this is very pretty, and I know I haven't said anything to her yet, or about her yet. Can't talk to her. I like it, but those kind of, I don't know, something about those kind of dresses and the hat is just not quite my style. It's still pretty. It's very, very pretty, and I love the bow in the back, like at her back. I just very much like that. Ma'am, you are too beautiful for your own good. Wow. How come I never heard that name? Because that's definitely a reference to someone. Not a reference, but it's based off of someone, right? It just her stigmata set just feels like that, you know. It doesn't feel like they invented a character completely new. It feels like they definitely took inspiration from someone. And having these two pictures in the back, I don't know, has she something to do with detective work? Probably not, right? Maybe? I mean, actually the first one kind of looked like it as well. Yeah, we probably not. I don't know, I'm just guessing. And sometimes simple is better, right? And having this kind of night dress was honestly always my dream. I want to have a dress like this just for the night. Just to, I don't know, just for myself, so that I can just feel like, I don't know, like I'm in a movie. I don't know if that sounds silly, maybe, but I still love it. I still very much love it, and I would still very much like to have such a dress, because she looks like a goddess. Even though in reality, like, sleeping in these kind of dresses would be terrible, just because they go all over the place. But I mean, I don't even know if that is her sleeping dress, but it just feels like it, because she's at home probably, in her bedroom, I guess, where she's at her makeup table, and she's just doing stuff. I mean, she is incredibly pretty. Let's look at the bottom one though. Wow, that's different. Oh, that's very different than the other two. Oh, I love this. I mean, I love the middle one for completely different reason than I love this one. Because the middle one just feels very relaxed, confident, and just, I don't know, like we see a little bit more of her in private. This one feels like she's suddenly a model. And oh my god, do you see that at the bottom? I mean, not at the bottom, but I don't know if it's part of a dress or if it's just white-legged pants, but this sheer white that we see at the boots. I don't know why, but this is so incredibly beautiful. I love that this dress is just flowing behind her, but we have still some part of the dress in the front, and the white fluff at the back of the dress. It's very, very beautiful. Again, they love playing with wind, and we can see it works because it's just so incredibly pretty. And I don't think any of us can complain, right? It's incredibly beautiful. And again, we have a few roses in there. Those roses. It's beautiful. Wait, is that a gun in her hand? Wait a second. Does she carry a gun? Wait, was I not off with her being a detective, or is it just not a gun? Or is she not a... You guys tell me if you know. Alright, next up we have Isaac Newton. This is so cute. Oh, this is very, very cute. And very, very beautiful. And again, we have a little robot, because we need them. They are adorable and wholesome, and at this point I want one. Especially with those cute faces. But Isaac Newton, very cute. I don't know what it is, but something about anime-looking characters that look very girly, but are very, very smart. It's just so cool. I like that. We don't have that too much, I think. I mean, okay, let's kid us not. Every anime character is very beautiful. Like, no matter the gender or whatever, you know? But I just mean like the more girly types. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. But, you know, we have this typical anime character with glasses and long brown hair and I don't know, you know, the typical stuff that we know, okay, this person's probably smart, you know? Or a bookworm or anything like that. But she doesn't look like the typical bookworm kind of anime girl, right? This looks so cool. I like that very much. We need more blonde anime characters who are very smart. I mean, I'm sure there are many. I just can't think of any right now because I can't remember the last anime I watched where there was a blonde girl. And I still haven't watched My Dress Up Darling and I don't know if she's smart or not or whatever, but she is beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to watch that definitely, but haven't yet. She's the only blonde character I can think of at the moment, so that's why I don't remember. Anyway, ooh, I like that. Now she looks a little bit like Alice in Wonderland. Maybe, wait, maybe was that what they intended to do? Just a little bit? I don't know why, but the dress now reminds me a little bit of it. And I mean, she looks like this. She looks more innocent and more, I don't know, more like she does not know what's going on in the world. But it's just because she looks a little bit like, oh, what's that? Is that an apple? No, but she's just very, very beautiful. I love this character. I don't know why. I love this design. When do I not love the design though? No, but let me talk about the outfit once more. It's so cool. I don't even know where to start with this outfit. It has so many layers, or at least it seems like it, because I think she's wearing a dress that is white at the top. Oh wait, no, she is wearing a blouse and a red skirt. Always want to say rock, because rock in German is skirt, but that's something different. And then this blue corset-like thing, and of course this jacket thingy. That's just very cool. I love the design so much. Gosh, they can design so well. Ooh, she's in her element again. I like that. Like in the last one, she was more like either she discovered something right then and there, or she was just like surprised, maybe a little bit. But here she's just like, okay, I'm gonna write down what I just figured out, you know? I like that. I like this character very much. And the robot. And maybe it's also the blonde with the red in her hair, because it's just very pretty. That's just very, very, very pretty. I do very much like the aesthetic, because it's definitely style. And it's not a dress. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that now. It's more a skirt, corset thingy situation. Don't know. It's pretty. Want all of the outfits in the stigma. Alright, now we take a look at Ishikawa Goemon. I don't know if I said that correctly or not. Ishikawa Goemon. I'm just guessing for now. This is incredibly pretty. Okay, like that is very overwhelming, but intentionally, which is very cool. It's very different than the other ones, where the other ones were really more like, okay, here we have the character, focus on the character, and then we have a beautiful background that just helps put the character more into frame, you know? But here she's part of the background, or at least she feels like it. Like even those cranes are in front of her. She's the one with the background. That's very, very cool. And then the background is also a lot going on, right? I mean, there is definitely partially like seasons. I definitely see snow. There's autumn stuff, and I think also spring. And the green one maybe summer. I don't know about that, but it's very pretty. And even though she wears a lot of black, it just blends in. Oh my god, I just noticed. it's not only that she blends in because she is part of the background, or like, that's not quite what I mean. I mean, she is literally part of the background. Her dress continues the background. I just noticed that. Like, at the sleeve, we see that her dress continues the snowy tree. And even the autumn leaves continue on her dress. And at the bottom we see even the cranes on her dress. Wow. That is so cool. That's very awesome. That's very different than the other ones where it really was like, here's the character and the background, you know, pushes them even more. That's very, very cool. Okay, now I'm very curious about this character and or real person, because I want to know what inspired this decision. That's very cool. And of course, she looks awesome. You can't do anything wrong with pink colored hair. Ooh, okay. So now I have a guess. Was she a ninja? Is she a ninja? Like, is she a real character or not? She looks very much like a ninja now with the purple. That's very different. Like, that's a very interesting choice, because the first one was very, I want to say traditionally, and with a lot of, yeah, more like natural colors. Yeah, we saw the seasons, you know, like natural colors that we connect with nature, like without any thinking, you know. And here we have purple, a color that is not usually seen in nature, or not like seen often in nature. I mean, except for like, of course, some flowers, but you know, if you go into a forest, you think of green, not of purple, you know. Yeah, she's awesome. Oh, and here we have, again, so much nature and so natural colors, but this red. But it looks still so fitting. Okay, like the only time I've seen an outfit like this is like with Genshin and stuff and the Shrine Maiden. And I don't know if these outfits are like accurate when it comes to reality, but I just love these outfits so much. And this one is a little bit more modernized with this sheer see-through. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my god. From this Stigma set, this is my favorite, definitely. Because it's just, and I love the crows, because I don't know why, but it feels like this last Stigma ties the other ones a little bit together, because we have this nature element, like even the Tori Gate, is that what it is? Is that the name? Is that the name? The Tori Gate in the background is green, and I don't think that is usually the case. I could be totally wrong. But yeah, I've only seen red ones, I think, and or darker ones, not green ones, so yeah. Anyway, it's just a very beautiful with the background with the yellow leaves, like a little bit autumn-like, but we have this green, and then we also have red. And I think red in this case is more like the unnatural color, you know, like the purple in the last one was a contrast to the first Stigma. And this one just really feels like it ties all of these themes together and still highlights her. Because even though the crows are in the front and she's even holding her fan a little bit over herself, she is still the main attraction. Oh, I love this. This is very beautiful. I just love this aesthetic, okay? Next we have Jin Shengtan. Jin Shengtan? Ooh. Just when I was not even over the name that I can't say. She is so pretty and so interesting. I really feel like when we see those more traditionally inspired outfits, we don't see a lot of green. I feel like we mostly see like blue tones or like calmer tones. I don't know if that even fits, but like blue-ish or pink-ish, but like light pink, or red. I don't think I've seen a lot of green, but this is so beautiful. Maybe I'm also just thinking of Fuxi and I can't believe I just forgot her name. Anyway, Fuxi and the other one. But Yeah, this is very beautiful. I love this character for a few reasons. Okay, one, she has extremely long hair, and I always loved characters with long hair. That's also why I started to grow out my hair, and then I just got annoyed of it, so I can't wear my hair very long like this. So it's very cool to see characters with long hair. I don't know, I just love it. We have a lot of fun facts about me today that are not interesting at all. I love that in her, I don't know what it's called, but the thing that she has through a part of her hair, like the golden thing, has this green band right there going, I don't know, doing stuff what it wants. I love that design. I very, very much love it. And what does she have at her neck? Because obviously it's not a choker. It kind of seems like, I don't know why it reminds me of it, but it reminds me of, do you know the anime Kisnaiva? Yeah, it totally reminds me of Kisnaiva, and I just looked it up. I think Amino? It totally reminds me of her and of how this looks. Way smaller, and of course not black and not, you know, but it still reminds me of that. Oh, I can't remember that I remembered this anime. It's been years. And of course, you guys know already, I love flowy stuff, and like, I don't know what it is, but this ring around her, in the back purple and in the front yellow, it's so beautiful. It just looks so beautiful, and so, I don't know, it just feels like it completes the picture in a way. And of course the scrolls and the, I don't know, is it a book that she's holding, but like folded in half? I don't know, but it looks very, very pretty. Is she a character that is affiliated with Fuxi and the other one? Or is it just a character that is based off a real person? I don't know, let me know, let me know. You can let me know a lot of things today. Ooh. You guys already know I love water themes, water-ish stuff. And okay, this is fun because A, she's floating. She's just floating above not water, but tea. Because I think this is supposed to be tea, because there is this tea can and it's just okay. I like this very much. She seems like a also very confident character. We love confident characters, don't we? I mean, yes, we do. That's not a real question. First I wasn't even sure if it is water or if there is something underneath her, or if it's just like cloud air stuff. But yeah, it is water, because it even changes the color of what we see, which is so cool, because we kind of look like, I mean, we are half in the water with our eyes and half above it, and it just looks very awesome. Again, her design is just pretty. Ooh, she's in action now. Wait, did she just cut her hair? I'm not stupid, right? She cut her hair. How? Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Okay, I need to know more about this one, because she cut it. This long strand of hair is not connected to the rest of her hair. Very cool. Very interesting. And I mean, it is just like a typical thing that characters sometimes do, like cut their hair and now they're stronger, you know? And I think it's actually very funny, because I think many, I don't want to say women, but many people tend to change like something they can change when something happened that they couldn't. You know, like, maybe it's stupid to compare it to a breakup, but like a breakup, let's say they are very, very sad about it and they just want to change stuff and, you know, be their best self. And many times then you get a new haircut or a new hair color. I think it's just very fun, because it is a kind of a cliche move in series and anime, but it is kind of plausible, because, I mean, okay, honestly, I can only speak for myself, but I personally am a little bit like that. When I feel like that I can't control or do something in real life that I want to do, I tend to change stuff, or I tend to do stuff that I can. Like cutting my hair, you know, or changing the color of my hair. I think that's just very cool, and even though it is a little bit overused in anime and stuff, or like sometimes just not, it doesn't feel right when it's used sometimes, but I think it's still kind of accurate sometimes. Anyway, no, this is very pretty. And even though I loved the long hair, and I spent at least a few minutes talking about I love her long hair, I also love her very much with this short hair. It's very cool because this long part at the front is just so pretty when it's shorter in the back. I don't know what it is. It's just very, very beautiful. And it seems like there's either a fight going on or just something, because even the pages are torn, which is interesting. When there's a story to it, or if it's going to happen in story, I mean, don't tell me if it's going to happen in the story, but just tell me if it's going to happen in the story. That would be very much appreciated. Alright, next up we have Jingwei. Yeah, Jingwei is... Wait. Okay, the only... I only remember Jingwei as an elf. I don't remember having seen this character already. I don't think we did, right? I really hope I'm not mistaken completely right now. I think I've heard it somewhere else in the story, but I'm not quite sure. Anyway, this is very beautiful and very pretty and very phoenix-like. They are definitely all connected to Fufa, right? I mean, they have to be. You know, this character herself looks very much like a phoenix with her red hair. And okay, maybe it's just the color scheme overall, but again, gold accents, always perfect. Love them very much. And water. What else do we want? Yeah, this definitely feels more like a character in-game and not a Stigma character, you know what I mean? Because it's not too different from the other one, and it's also not, it doesn't have a crazy background. But it's just very pretty. Wait, is it Fufa though? Because the thing that she has in her hair that we see in this picture, Fufa also has. But I mean, maybe that's just something they had in common, or she got it from them or something like that. It's just very pretty, and I love the blue as well, like in the gold. It's just a very, very cool contrast, and I love that. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think we can kind of confirm that this person is a phoenix or has something to do with a phoenix, because that's definitely a phoenix tattoo, okay? No, she's very pretty, but she also seems very, very innocent. I'm very curious about her. She just seems so cute and innocent, but she is a phoenix, or something to do with a phoenix, and that's kind of a little contrasty, I would say. I love that. On her arm, the part looks a little bit like feathers, which is even better. It's just overall awesome character design. They are just too good at it. Next up, we are at Jixuanyuan, and I also hope that I'm saying this kind of, at least half correctly. This character looks very interesting. And there are a lot of layers. Oh my god. How long do you take to dress if you have those many layers? I mean, maybe she's also supposed to look like, maybe a little bit like a bird. I don't know if that's just because we saw the phoenix right now, and now this. But like just the part that flows behind, it just looks like wings spreading out. And we have a lot of gold here. That's very interesting, but I really want to see this character in a different position. So we are going to look at the middle one. Okay. Yeah, no, I can see a little bit more, I think. And they did it with Cleopatra and many other characters, and here they did it again. Like, we have this gem at the front, and obviously at more places in her dress, and the gem before was purple and now it's like yellow green-ish. I like that they changed those things. It just feels very cool. No, this character looks awesome, but I don't quite know what to think of her. Her design is very, very pretty, and the colors are very interesting, because it's not just one or two colors, but it's definitely more. Like, there's more to her, and it feels like she looks like that. She looks like there's more to her. Okay, this might be my favorite of her, because we can see her face properly, and we can see her, like, overall a little bit better. I just very, very like that. And Jixuanyuan was the one that was protecting the sword, right? And I needed a little bit to think about where she came into the story, but I think she was the one that was protecting and guarding the sword and stigma, right? That Himiko and the others were searching for. And I think I love her hair. That is just like, this black is an extreme contrast to her character design. There's nothing else this dark in her design. It's all, I feel like it's all lighter colors. Like, of course, we have this blue and this purple, but that's very, very little, like compared to all the gold she has in her design, and it's very pretty. And this is definitely my favorite of these. Even at the bottom with the smoky, airy stuff around her, it's so pretty. Alright, now we are at Kafka. Oh my god. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, you guys know I love purple. I love night sky. I love stars. I love starry skies, you know. And then we have her in this very black and white dress. Ooh. And we have even a little bit of a reflection of the night sky on her dress, even though that doesn't make a lot of sense. This is so, so beautiful. I love the way her background is, like with those night skies and the crows. And just her design. She looks just very classy and, of course, fancy, but so beautiful. This is definitely one of those dresses that I love, and of course, it's short in the front and long in the back. No, I really like this, even though, like, her design is black and white and purple hair. But because her hair falls like this, and we have those reflections of the background on her dress at the edge down there, you know? It's so beautiful, and it doesn't look boring or anything, even though it's not that colorful, you know? But it just looks very beautiful, and I think it's awesome that they not only did the night sky, but also the day. Like, just the sky at daytime. Because that's the brighter side, and then we have the darker side. You know, like, she has a lot of white in the front, and a lot of black in the back. And we have that exact theme going on in the background. That's so awesome. Ah, oh, I love her black and white scheme. Oh, that's just very cool. And I can't even figure out if that is a chair she's sitting on or what that's supposed to be. I think it's just her jacket lying on the chair. And her dress is just, like, we see it even underneath the table. We see this very big, puffy dress, you know? That's just so pretty. And I think it's very cool that they did not make her pages white, because I mean, of course, we write on like white or light paper, not on black paper usually, but it just fits her aesthetic so perfectly, and it is kind of an odd choice, I think, but not in a bad way, but in a very good way, because thinking, okay, we should paint the pages black and the cover white, I think more people would tend to, if they needed to go for a black and white color scheme, would rather paint the covers black of the books and the pages white, because that is more usual, more like it is really. But this just makes it so much more, I don't know, fantastic, fantasy-like. It just fits very well, and it's, even though it's just a small detail, I really like that. Oh, and here we have another crow, and oh my god, this is the most beautiful crow I've ever seen. With the night sky in the wings. Oh my god. And again, the focus is very much on her dress this time, because it's just very puffy, and there is a lot going on in the dress, but it's not overwhelming or anything. It's just very, very pretty. And of course, this crow, raven, whatever, is so beautiful. And I think it's a little bit the same going on here than it was in the first one, where the night sky reflected off her dress, you know? And here we also have that. The purple from the crow and the crow. Is it even a crow or a raven? What is the difference? I don't know. Anyway, the feathers of the bird are purple bluish, like even the ones that are falling. But oh my god, and one is even white because it's at the white part of the dress, and oh my god. But no, And we have this purple in some parts of her dress, like as shadows, as like glowing parts. And that's so awesome because her dress isn't purple. It's not. It's black and white. But just having those reflections does really make them look not boring. It's not boring to look at. It's so beautiful. I really like this character, and I really like this stigma set. Alright, now we are at Callum. Hymn. Ooh. Okay, this is a little confusing for me, but I mean, Cullen is always very pretty. But why is she wearing a veil? The only time I can remember a veil and like in connection with Cullen is the Cullen clone that Otto created, I think. I mean, the one we saw a few times, just like 1 or 2 times, I don't know. In the second Eruption, we just saw it not long ago, or something like that. Go check that out if you haven't already. Second Eruption is awesome, and everyone who hasn't, I think it would be awesome to just share the joy from Second Eruption together, right? There's no heartbreak, nothing bad's going to happen. No. It's just all very good. Kala is just very pretty, but I'm a little confused. Is that a weapon in front of her? Or is it a mech? It really looks like a mecha a little bit, but maybe it's for us to interpret. No, probably not. It is probably a weapon, but still, this looks way more sci-fi-ish, if that makes sense. Even though her outfit isn't necessarily sci-fi-ish, but I don't know. Something about it really feels sci-fi. She is just very pretty. It doesn't look like Cullen though. This stigma set doesn't feel like Cullen. Is it a younger Cullen? Maybe in the days when she was fighting with Schicksal? Maybe? Did we see that? Oh, I don't remember the suit she was wearing. It could have been, but I don't really remember. No, it is very pretty, and I love that her dress, or like the armor, I think it's armor on top of the dress, it's just behind her like wings. Because we had it a few times already. Wings at the back are very boring for them. Wings at the bottom or wings at the top are way more interesting. And no, but it really just fits very, very well. Because it is like an armor and it is very beautiful. Ooh, okay, so I'm guessing the weapon that looked very mech in the first picture is the Oath of Judah, because she had it in both the other pictures now, so that's what I'm guessing. But yeah, it just looks very, very sci-fi. Is it maybe not even from the past, but maybe future? Or like an event? I mean, that could also very well be. I just love Cullen. I don't love this stigma set though too much, because yeah, it's just a little confusing. Maybe with more context this will not be as confusing, but I love the... Okay, I have no idea what it's called, but I love this ring above her head because it just fits her, because she is... I mean, she's not a nun, okay, but she is working with Schicksal, and Schicksal is a church, right? She's working for the church. It makes a lot of sense. That's probably why the veil in the first and second and in this outfit. Okay, it makes a bit more sense now. I thought about it. Alright, the next one is Cullen Pledge. Ooh, no, I think this was definitely her outfit in the past, right? I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, she just looks awesome. Cullen is badass, very badass and very cool. And this outfit I love a lot. Again, we have short in the front, long in the back, you all know that. No, but I love the gold design, like accessories, design, accents on top of her white. Because it's very cool. Like the whole outfit is very, very white. But the black skirt and the gold accent just makes it so much more interesting to look at. I think without the accents it would be very boring. Maybe a bit more realistic, but very boring. But this, and of course, those Judah thingies, I don't know what they are called. What are they? They are not ropes or anything, but you know, those things from the Judah look so good on her as an accessory. And she even looks a little bit evil in this this specific one. Because she's just looking the way, she's just looking like, I can do whatever I want and you can't stop me, you know? I don't know, that's just what I feel like. Let's look at the middle one though. Ooh, yeah, she's strong. Is that the Judgment of Shamash? Is this just her posing with divine keys? Because that is the Judgment of Shamash, right? I'm not mistaken. But she looks awesome in this weapon as well. And I mean, in this weapon doesn't make any sense. But I think you know what I mean. She looks awesome no matter what weapon she's wielding. Because Cullen is a badass and Cullen is awesome. And I already talked about the outfit. So let's look at the bottom one before I feel like I have to kneel because she's looking at me like that, okay? Let's go. Ooh. Huh, okay, so I mean that is now the Judah. But wasn't the first one those parts of the Judah? Or is it something different? Or is this the... I don't want to say upgraded Judah, but like a little different? Because this is... Wait, this is what Theresa did when she was fighting this pseudo-Herrscher, right? It was kind of a weaponry? I don't even remember. I don't quite remember, but this is a little different from the usual Judah, right? Because this is more like a weapon arsenal. I don't want to say weapon arsenal, but you know, it looks like there are weapons stashed there. Maybe not. But it looks just very cool. She is just very cool. I love Cullen so much. Why do we fall in love with every character? Like, there are too many characters to love. I mean, no. There will always be enough love for all the characters. The design is just awesome, and I think it's really cool that in this specific stigma, we see that her, like the inner part of her skirt that's in shadow, that there's a part in blue, because I think that's very interesting. It's very cool. And I think what they wanted to do with this stigma is that they did not want to have this black, white, gold color scheme. But yeah, they wanted more colors because I mean at the bottom of the Judah, like at the sides, it's red and silver. And the bottom, like where she's standing, has even a little bit green. So I think what they really wanted to is have some color in her as well. And I mean, shadows are always great to use other colors, right? Now let's look at Kepler. Ooh. Okay, why do I get cat girl vibes immediately? She doesn't have ears or anything. She just I really get cat girl vibes. Anyway, this is really cool. I think that's very... I think it's interesting to see that in this stigma, they did not make the character like the biggest part, but the thing where she's sitting on, I'm sorry, I don't know names, I don't. It's very, very big. It's very, very big. Like, even in comparison to her. And the interesting thing is that the planets around her are not. The planets are the small thing, then comes her, and then the thing she's sitting on. That's very cool and very interesting. I like that. I like her design as well, even though she reminds me very much. I don't know, I have a character in mind, but I don't. You know what I mean? I feel like she's looking like a character that I know, but I can't think of them. Anyway, she looks cool. Ooh, I mean, yeah, she is definitely also something to do with planets and stars and all of that. It's very cool. And I mean, actually, it's interesting. She has kind of a similar design than... Ah, frick. Who was it? The one where I talked very long about the design of the outfit and Alice in Wonderland and Smart and the blonde anime girl, Smart-ish. Where I talked about that. Her outfit is very, very similar. It's like there's the corset missing, but it's basically the same design choice. Like even this jacket part, it's also just for the arms. That's very cool. I like that. I like that. I see what you're doing, I think. Maybe. Ooh. Yeah. I think this is from hers, this is my favorite. because of the pose, I think. Because this is just very, I mean, maybe it's a little bit magical girl-like, but it's just so pretty. I love when they are in like poses that usually don't make sense, but it just looks good. And it's just cool for showing off. I just very, very much like that. It's cool. I like her design and I like what she's wearing. It's just very, very similar to the other one. It's just, now that I've noticed it, I can't, I can't unsee it. Now we are at, I don't quite know how to say that. Löwenhoek? Because how that is written is very confusing to me. And I don't quite know how to say that. But this is very cute. I think I've seen this one in-game, but I've never really noticed that. What are those little things? They are adorable. What are they? Like we have a few soldiers down. And I don't know what they are doing in the back. Are they cooking one of them? That's probably not it, right? It's it's very fun to just see what they are doing, like at the side of her. And she's just very cute. She's just like, okay, I'm listening. Tell me what is wrong. Tell me what's going on. Oh my god, we even have a knight, not a king. Okay. And a pirate-like one on her head. She's pretty. I think her dress is extremely pretty. I love dresses that have some very tight parts, but also very puffy parts, like at her arm. I really like that part. It's just very pretty. Okay, now we are not that busy anymore. I mean, she has to rest as well, right? But I'm not even sure if she's resting because that chair she's on doesn't look like it is for resting. So she's probably still doing stuff. And oh my god. Okay, I don't know why. I love this sock. I love what's going on with her socks. I don't even know what it's called, but like those straps that are holding the socks up. I don't know why. I think that looks very cool. That's very awesome. And I mean, her blanket just looks very cozy and just very comfy. Also because of the colors, of course. Because brown, comfy, Ooh. Okay, that's different. She's even wearing something different, right? Here she kind of reminds me of Harry Potter. Because of the glasses at the top and the scarf. That's a very, very long scarf. But it's very pretty. I like the way that the scarf and the glasses and the papers at the top are the background. And she is inside of a ball. I mean, that has probably some significance that I'm just not getting right now. But it is very pretty. And I love that underneath her skirt part, like the black part, is this red puffy part. I love that. That's very cool. And yeah, green eyes for those characters are always so pretty, I feel. My opinion. Now we are at Liebig. Ooh, okay. I don't have to say anything anymore about color schemes, right? I think you're all tired of hearing me say this, but brown and green. It's so pretty. And for this, it looks even better because of it's not deer. It's oh my god. What is it called? Like anyway, those horns. It's not horns. I know. I just can't think of the word right now. But this is so pretty because she looks kind of like a deer. I know deers don't have those horns. Anyway, you know what I mean, okay? She looks like she is definitely from a forest and like living in a forest and just like one with nature, and it's just very pretty. And again, this hair color is awesome. Oh my god! She even has an owl. Oh, I love this so much. This character is awesome. How can they just think of those character designs? It's so incredibly pretty. I love that we have here the combination of nature and books, because I don't know what it is, but it just fits so perfectly. And it's both so cozy. Like just seeing that feels cozy, I think, because she's not sitting at the table or sitting at somewhere else, but she's surrounded from her plants and books, and that's just a very awesome, I think. It's just very cool to see and very cozy feeling. Ooh, yeah, no, she's always surrounded by plants and greenery and brown colors, you know, and her dress or her outfit or like whatever she's wearing is very cool. Like, I think multi-layered is really the key for everything, because multi-layered looks interesting, it's good to look at, and you can do a lot of things with that. Like we see here, she has this white dress, I think, but then she has this coat cape thing going on, and underneath it are a few belts, I want to say. It's just very pretty. And her shoes being brown, like she is the color scheme brown and green, and white, it's just very fitting. White is just always good to tie everything together, I feel. Or like if you don't want to use stronger colors or like have a specific thing in mind, you know, I don't know, that's just what I'm thinking. She's pretty, and I love her hair. It has so much volume. That's very pretty, and I feel like short-haired characters with long parts in the front are definitely their favorite, because Cecilia had it in Second Eruption, or like in the backstory. Here we have it, and with the other character with the long hair, with the long black hair who cut her hair, she also had those long parts in the front and then short hair. I love it. I can definitely understand why they do it, because it's just so incredibly pretty. Alright, next we are at Lier. I don't know, again. I'm sorry guys if I'm butchering every name, or if I have butchered every name until now. I am sorry. Okay, this is definitely the definition of blue. There's just a lot of blue, and I think water around her sword. Okay, that's cool. I mean, you know how I feel about too much blue already. She's still very pretty. The outfit is very pretty. And the white flowy parts of her dress are really cool. Like, her design just feels like we are looking at a wave or like an ocean, you know? Because of the blue and the white for like this foam on the waves and stuff. It just fits very well together. Oh, okay. Like, from this pose, it doesn't feel too much. Like, it's still very much blue, because this white has, I think, even a lot of blue shadows, and it's just overall very blue. But here her dress looks just way more pretty. You know, I love this puffy, flowy, big part at the end of her sleeve. Or is it the sleeve? I don't even... I think I'm forgetting words while I'm speaking, you know? You know, I say something, and after I've said it, I can't remember what the words were that I used, you know? And the bottom of her dress looks very cool. It looks a little bit mermaid-like, which also fits her theme very, very well. But she always looks, I think in the other one she also looked not too happy. What is going on? I hope in the next one she's a little bit more happier. Okay, no, she doesn't seem more happy, but she seems like she has made up her mind now, you know? And okay, like the way the lower part of her dress is, like, we have this white part with the flowers, but then we have this see-through, but still flowers going on. And then at the bottom we have white again. I don't know why, but this is so beautiful. Like, obviously it doesn't make a lot of sense, like, you couldn't really do something like this, because it has such a smooth transition. I don't think it's really possible to do that with real clothing, but this is so pretty. Like, the dress is probably my favorite part about her, just because it is still very blue, and I can see that you like it very much, or many of you like it. It's just really not my style. I'm too much blue. Oh, okay, now we have Lier Scarlet. Like the name says, it's Lier, but Scarlet in red. Okay, this one I love, because it's still the same dress, but the color scheme is different, and she even has... Okay. I wouldn't love this as much as I do right now if she would have red hair completely. But I love that she has this brown, blackish colored hair, and then it transitions into red. That I love very much. Maybe I would have liked the other one a bit more if she would have, I don't know, white hair and it was transition into blue, or like dark hair and it was transitioning to blue. Because this doesn't feel too much for me. I mean, honestly, maybe it is really just me and some colors, but this feels so, I don't know, complete? No, it's definitely just me, I know. But I love that in the red there's also the brown and the dark elements, and not like more red. I think the other one, like this belt thing she has going on around her hips, I think in the other one it was blue. I think. And I have very bad memory. But here it is not just dark red or something like that, but it is brown, which I love, because it's just a little, it just doesn't feel too overwhelming for me personally. And obviously she has her sword. She's a very interesting character. Oh my god. And she's a badass character. We love badass characters. Definitely. This is cool. And here again, she does not have red hair. Just like parts of it are red, like the inner side or like shadows or whatever, right? And obviously the lower part of the hair is red, but it just feels so cool. And I mean very, very dark, like when we think about that she has blood on her sword and on her face and something in her hand, maybe from the person she just killed, I don't know. But this looks so cool and this is awesome. Wait, did they do it again? Seele, blue, good Seele, Seele, red, evil, badass, bad Seele, and here they did it again, red and blue. I just noticed. Wow. They really love this blue and red, you know? They don't go for white and black, they go for blue and red. Awesome. Actually, I really like that, even though it is kind of obvious at some point. But I mean, I noticed just now, so... Ooh, okay, she has cleaned herself now. No blood on her face anymore. But yeah, her sword is tainted with blood. And I just always love the symbolic of that. Even if the character herself is looking very elegant or like she's on the good side or anything. But her sword is still tainted with blood, you know? She has still taken lives. She still did bad things, you know? I just love the implications of this, and I just really think it's so cool. And again, it's just very flowy. I don't even know what I mean when I make these kind of gestures, but I just mean very flowy, like the wind or water, you know? It just feels very cool. And her hair. Actually, I don't think I've noticed before, but she has a braid going to her ponytail, which is so cool. I think that's really nice. Nice detail, as always. I mean, when do they not take care of details, right? Alright, next up we have Linnaeus. I think Linnaeus. Them. We have... That's the wrong side. I always do that. Guys. You don't know how much I've cut it out when I'm gesturing at this side instead of this side. Anyway, Linnaeus. So pretty. I love white hair. I love white-haired characters, and I think that's definitely part of why I love Cecilia and Cullen so much. Because I don't know what it is, but white-haired characters, so badass. But yeah, she doesn't look badass. She looks very sweet and gentle, and like she cares for others and she wants to help others. I don't know if that's correct, but that's just what I feel when I see this because of the plans, and she's researching. And she just looks like that. She just looks so gentle, and she just really looks like she wants to help. And like from what we can see here, her dress is so puffy and I love it, but I want to see it more. I hope we can see the focus on the dress a little bit, because I think it's a jacket actually she wears, and the skirt looks so puffy. And that might be the word of the episode at this point, but I love this so much. Oh, okay, yeah, she is cool. Okay, oh, okay, I have the feeling She is that type of character that you see and think, oh, we have to protect them. They can't do anything by themselves, right? But she is very capable. I think that's a charming point. I mean, maybe I'm reading way too much into this because, I mean, at the end of the day, they are just stigmata designed for these 3 pictures, and I don't know if they have more lore behind them or not. But like with her, I really feel like if she was in an anime, and I know I'm mentioning anime a lot, but okay, bear with me. I am a weep, okay? So she really seems like the kind of character that the main protagonist meets, thinks, oh, I have to protect her. She can't do anything by herself. She's so small and, you know, fragile and stuff. But no, she's very, very capable. She knows what she wants and she will do it that way, and she does not need protection. You know? She feels like that kind of character. Like not in a badass way, but like she's very capable. Just very, very capable. And she is like, no, I can go in the forest and get those plants I want because I know exactly where it is, you know, and you don't. She feels like that kind of character, and I love this so much. And her outfit is so cute. I want this jacket, really. That is the most comfy looking jacket I've ever seen. I want this. And her shoes are adorable. I love those kind of shoes with those bows. So sweet. Oh yes. Oh, okay. She's a character I personally would definitely fall for in, like, you know, anime and stuff, because she's just like, you have to smile while looking at her, and I think that's a great achievement actually, because I mean, I think it is a little easier to draw characters evil because it's more on the nose, you know, but she just looks like she's having fun doing what she's doing. She's just going around, like, taking care of her plants, like putting this somewhere else or something like that, and she's just having fun doing what she loves. And when you can see that, I think you just like that. I really feel that if you can feel the passion from someone else doing something they love, it kind of makes your heart really warm, and it's just very wholesome, isn't it? I don't know. It's just, she reminds me of this, okay? I can't help it. And also she has her little bunny always, and bunnies are adorable and fluffy. And she's just, this is, I didn't think that I would say this about characters like this in comparison to like those badass characters we've seen, because I love badass and you know that. But I think she is definitely top 5. And no, I have no idea what the other 5 are, or like the other 4 are, but she's definitely in the top 5. Well guys, that's it for today's episode. I mean, I hope you didn't mind that it was a little later than, planned. But as you saw, I had to start recording at another day because, because of my oopsie before. So I still hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you're not yet tired of me saying I love this and this is so beautiful, because it will happen a lot in the future. And I will hope you continue to join me on my journey and share this fun I have, because you guys are awesome and this is so fun and I really love doing this, and I would love to continue doing this. And let me know what you think about everything. How was your day? Are you doing great? I hope so. And if you're not having a great day, you can also share it with us. I'm sure there are a lot of sweet people in here that will always try to cheer you up. Anyway guys, that's it for today, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye!